It began as a shot at a chance of a lifetime. From just under 1,000 storyboard submissions, judges from Sony, South by Southwest, and AtomFilms selected 10 Make Your Mark finalists. Their fate was placed in the hands of an online audience. And then there were 3. Sony and AtomFilms team up to present the 3 winners of the Make Your Mark contest with everything they need to create a mini masterpiece. In addition to a $15,000 budget, each winner receives Sony's new TRV 950 mini DV camcorder, a Vio Digital Studio RZ computer running Screen Blast movie studio editing software, and a Deluxe Pro 15-inch flat panel LCD monitor. With that, these aspiring filmmakers set out to create a 5-minute film with dreams of jump-starting a new career.
Sony is really excited about the opportunity to do this. Our products are specifically designed for this kind of use, for people to go out and shoot fun, creative video and be able to edit it together and create a story out of it.
Settle! Ready? Action!
The film is called Party Foul.
And cut!
It's a story about a guy, he's a real kind of hep cat kind of guy, falls in love and then loses his balance. As a new director, for me the greatest challenge just been planning really well. There's a lot I didn't know I even had to do, let alone how to do.
He's not gonna get electrocuted or anything, is he?
There's not always as many extras as I'd like to be there. If we can get you over here, we'd be really psyched. And if you want to bring some friends to be extras, we'd be even more psyched. I've had almost every crew member as an extra. Yeah, extras. It's always what I do wrong. Everyone working on it's really just made it a joy to do and really made that transition from, you know, this little perfect world to the real world.
What AtomFilms started out to do was to find emerging talent to discover and support emerging filmmakers that wouldn't have an in to Hollywood. So I think that Sony's supporting this type of project, this type of competition that's open to anybody who's never picked up a camera, anybody who doesn't have a credit on a film, is pretty amazing because you can find the diamond in the rough filmmaker.
We have to mimic that shot. Yeah, exactly. I think I'm good at telling stories. It's a great story. It's something everybody can relate to, particularly the idea of trying to go up and talk to someone that you've never talked to before.
Hi there, I met you. What's your name?
I bet you can probably ask any guy on the planet and there's probably 5 women that he wanted to talk to, but he was too afraid of rejection, and so he walked away, and he's always regretted it, and I mean, I'm one of them. So your expression is going to go from sullen and kind of lonely to, ah. What I'm finding about filmmaking is it's basically just a series of problems that you have to solve, and if you solve all of them, then you've made your film. Cut! That was beautiful! God, that was sweet. Good job, guys. If it's half as good on film as it is in my head, I think it's going to be a winner.
It's been an amazing experience because, you know, one's an architect, one's a teacher. They have completely different careers. It's pretty much the first time they've ever picked up a camera. And so from the technical training to the story development to learning how to put together a 5-minute film with this budget, it's been a really cool experience watching them.
Speed. Action.
What once brought so much joy turned into a weapon of hate.
A mock documentary, kind of done in the Ken Burns Civil War series kind of style.
You want to run with the big dogs, you should expect to get your butts whooped.
That chronicles a ages-old battle that takes place in a fictional town called All Saintsville. This isn't actually a battle at all, it's a snowball fight between 2 rival groups of kids.
One from Island Park,
So we bring the colors up.
a smaller group that hailed from Promise Street.
The main message is that, you know, the lessons that we learn on the playground are lessons that we have to carry on in our adult lives.
The kids came out to be, they exceeded our wildest expectations.
Kyle, give me a band-aid!
It is causing us a problem now in editing.
This is our hero shot for this one.
Because we have such great footage, how do you take out hours of awesome footage of these kids just being wonderful and cut it down to 5 minutes? Sony has been behind us from day one. The contest gave us a $15,000 budget. They gave us the camera equipment, the computer to edit it on. This is something that would have came out of our own pockets on something that we intended to do.
At the very core of what Sony is about is that we create technologies that inspire people to dream and find joy, and about producing products that enable people to kind of enhance their passions. The Make Your Mark contest brings that idea to life. It gives people the products that enable them to make the film, and it gives them the inspiration to have the creative ideas for their stories.
Finally, after so many years of trying to get into the business and making movies and writing scripts, to have had the opportunity to actually see a project through to completion is enough.
And cut! That was amazing! Are you okay? Yeah. What happened?